King of Thieves, my movie review for it, obviously. It's a British movie from the United Kingdom. It's not playing in American theaters or anything. At least I don't think it is. It stars Michael Caine and Charle Cox, along with other British actors. Michael Caine obviously doesn't need any kind of introduction, but Charle Cox is Daredevil on Netflix. It's a decent movie, I guess. I mean, I agree with Google that the Google consent is at 78% for people who vote for movies on that. Rotten Tomatoes, don't bother looking at that. It's garbage. I mean, that website should be deleted already. I mean, nobody should use it for any kind of movie review or anything. I don't bother with it. They gave it like a 20 something, and I'm pretty sure garbage films that have actually said garbage and have actually pointed out the reasons why they are garbage are praised over there, so. But again, I'm not a professional critic, so. The movie's fine. I mean, it's not mind-numbingly boring that you have to take notes for it, like detailed notes about how bad it is, why it's bad, what sucks, what scenes would be cut. I mean, they could have had some scenes cut, obviously, to make it a little shorter. I did feel it was a tad bit long. Whole premise of the movie is Basil Brush, the young kid who's named after a puppet fox, if you know anything about British culture, which I find kind of funny. I only discovered him because he played against the Beast on the Chase, and I watched him on the Weakest Link. Basil wants to rob a bank, but he doesn't want to do it by himself because he chickened out at the last second. So he gets some old guys to come help him, some old professional thieves. This is actually a true story, and I did see it on Mysteries at the Museum. The young kid escaped, and he's never been caught. The old guys were all caught and arrested, obviously. By the way, if you haven't caught on yet, in my movie reviews, if I change the poster, that means I am talking about spoilers. If I am not changing the poster, that means it's a spoiler-free review. And the old guys are all caught. They don't even have a chance of spending money because they're all greedy and they don't trust each other. Yep, they're all greedy and they don't trust each other. One guy just feels he's too old for this. He's too old for that shit, and he goes home. That's Michael Caine's character. And then the other three guys, two of them decide that they should be in charge because they used to rob banks together. And they try to cut Charle Cox, Basil out, and Basil takes his money and runs. Like a smart person, they make fun of him for wearing a disguise. They call him gay for doing that kind of stuff. And they constantly mock him for it, and he's the only one escaped because of his disguise. Funny irony. And this other guy, I think he brings his lover in or something, and he's retarded, and he screws stuff up, and they screw over their neighbor who wasn't even at the robbery site, but was still taken into prison because he used to be a criminal. I love the fact at the end they actually showed clips from other movies. Sorry about the construction outside, but they showed clips of movies that the old British actors were in when they were younger. Make it look like actual flashbacks. Just cropped them a little, and they also used actual photos instead of getting young actors. They did get young actors for some of them, but they're very fast scenes. But then other ones they use this themselves, old clips and old photos. I love when they do that kind of stuff. Anyways, if this film's on TV or something, I'd suggest watching it maybe. Excuse me, you don't need to go to the theaters. It's kind of like a better, not better, because the other movie's better. Going in Style. It's the real life version of Going in Style. But instead of the bad guys getting away with it and getting to keep money, they didn't get to keep the money, and they went to prison. Have a good one.